Happy Flossmas, everybody. It's December 1st, 2024, and this is Flossmas Day 1. Those are going to be really easy to keep track of because they're the same day as the date. Today it snowed. Oh, I can't tell you how much I love snow. I am a little kid. I just wake up and it's so beautiful and white. I've never lived where there's tons of snow, but makes me happy. It puts a smile on my face. This morning I got my tree put up. It is artificial. So I will decorate this slowly as the days go along. But let's get down to the stitching first, because I actually do have some stitching to show you. I have a coffee, and this is my tea mug. It's a David's tea mug that I got at a thrift store. It was going to be $5, but it was half off, so it was only $2.50. I know it's a pretty good deal. And it actually has like a metal thing to hold loose tea leaves. I've just taken that out. And it's got this little lid with the nutcracker on it. So you'll be seeing this daily. But I won't drink right now because I just won't. Okay, I did have some stitching to show you because first and foremost, I got finish number 60. 60 finishes. And it doesn't quite spell out the word finish in 2024. So this is finish number 60 right there. So it was what you saw me working on. It is by KEB Studio Creations Plaid Winter. And I was doing this Hollyberry. And there it is. I'm not quite sure which way's up. I don't think it matters. Let me just look. Okay, there's two going up at the top. That might be the way up. I'm not sure. I don't think it really matters. But that is my plaid holly. There we go. Finish number 60. I will probably actually hang this up behind me somewhere if I can. That'll work for right now. Maybe. There we go. Okay. And then the other stitching I did was I had joined Paint with Stitches has Frosty Advent Calendar. Essentially, it's a stitch every day released. So we got the day one release. So I had finished my whole frame beforehand. Thank goodness I did, because the first stitch came out yesterday, and so they're coming out a day ahead, which is perfect for my floss tube. So this is the first stitch, and there's a little one in the corner. I might end up making the numbers bigger, but we'll see. I love how she made the border. So we had only done this part of the border, and then on day one we found out that the holly leaf comes actually into the box, and it's like a wind. I don't know if you can see, but he's got a little keratin nose that's actually been blown off his face. And then his arms are up like it's so windy, and that's so appropriate for where we live because it's very windy here. I'll just bring it up closer. Hopefully it won't get too out of focus. There we go. So that's day one of the Advent. I've already gotten day two, but I got to stitch that, so you'll see that tomorrow. Let's get to the things you've come here for, so I have two Advent boxes. The first one, since I just mentioned, is with Paint with Stitches. It came like this, really pretty. She had a You Can't Wait gift that was a bookmark. Can't open things and talk at the same time. A bookmark pattern, and it was a lighthouse, and I've already stitched that, and that was finished number something or other. I should have brought scissors up. There's some raffia here. And I just made a knot. Or there was a knot already, I'm not sure, but I'm trying to get out. You know what? I was at a retreat. You know how we get knots and threads? I met a person there. I think she's from New Brunswick. I think she might be from Fredericton. And she loves to undo knots. So she announced, anyone have a knot? Let me know, because I love undoing knots. Isn't that neat? I didn't get any really bad knots. I learned, a couple years back, I think from Alara, that the best way to take out knots is sometimes you just pull on it while it's still a knot, because it's knotted on itself. It will actually just kind of pop out. And then sometimes I stick my needle through, like if there's a loop, and I pull hard on the needle, and that will also pop it out. Okay, so got that done. I got a little collection here. I can clean up afterwards. And now I just have to find spoilers. Do not know, unless you want to know what the calendar contains. No, I don't need to know what the calendar contains right now. Let's see if we can find number 1. Let's see. That's 13. That's 5. That's 2. Do you think 1 is next to 2? It is. There's 1. So really pretty little decorations. It's a small one. With small, start off small, get bigger. Oh, is this ever cute? Look at the little ribbon. Actually, I think that's almost DMC or something, some similar. And once again, I think I knotted it. You get to see me struggle. Grrr. Well, I'm going to pop this out. I'm not going to, although I do want to save that if it is floss, that they're very small, short lengths. Okay, so taped up. It's pretty sparkling paper. I almost got a spoiler this morning because I'm on a Facebook group, this site, and some people opened theirs up, but they didn't spoil it. They just showed it in the packaging, I think. So it didn't quite get spoiled, which is good. Oh, what is it? What is it? Oh, it is. Oh, it's called, it's a self-threading needle. So it's a needle. There's 4 of them, I believe. And they are self-threading needles. Have to give those a try and see what they're like. There's 4 of them. That's really cute. She's got them like taped to a little heart. Oh, there's more. So there's self-threading needles on the front, and then there's regular needles, size 24. Perfect. I love a 24 needle. Oh, those are beautiful. Yeah, and then a little thing on, there's 2 types of self-threading here. Top loading hook types, not always the favorites, but we don't know why. We don't know that for sure until we try, right? Back of the heart also has 24 needles just in case you need more. So there's a hook type and a top loading type. So she gave a little explanation so I don't have to go to the spoiler. So there we go. That's awesome. Oh, I love getting some needles. I am always short needles. I actually just found a needle the other day in my stitchy chair. I was looking for my scissors. And I reached down and I found a threader, and I found the needles, and I pull it up and it's so rusted. But I still kept it because I'm always short needles, and I always think, oh, I should own more needles. Why don't I own more needles? Okay, next one is from Brenna Needles. She's in Newfoundland. She's also 4 boys and an adult girl. And actually, this says on it 4 boys and an adult girl. So I'm not sure if it's just done by her, because it says, yes, 4 boys and an adult girl. So it's just in a box, and it's got, I haven't opened it up yet. So now you'll see me opening it up. And here's number 1 right away. That one doesn't have a number on it. Oh, that's fabric that doesn't have a number on it. I saw that. Huh. I guess we just get the fabric. Okay, let's see what number 1 is. Oh, sorry. Oh, you know what? So I didn't even realize what I signed up for. But this is what I've always wanted to do. I can't remember who does it. I was thinking of ordering it for next year. But it's where you get a pattern. I've got part of a pattern and the floss. And so it's like a mystery stitch. You start off stitching that. Oh, so let's look at the fabric. Well, because I'm sure the fabric, it said it was white, 28 count. But this does not look white. Oh, is that ever funny? It is almost the same color as my frosty one. It's a very Christmassy color, but there you go. It's a blue. It's a beautiful fabric. I hope it's still 28 count. It looks smaller. It looks like a 32, but Okay, so that's going to go on that. And I got lots of stitching to do. So I'm going to be a busy girl. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up with this, but I'm going to be a busy girl. I don't think any of the Mill Hill kits are going to get done. Whether the Santa stocking gets done or my last Christmas thing gets done, I don't know. Glad I got my 60 done before this, because well, these will be 2 finishes if I keep up on them. But yeah, that's a lot of stitching. That looks easily guesstimating. That's 14 there, 28. Oh, I'm going to guess this is well over 300 or 400. The other one yesterday was 377. So these closely will add up to almost 700 or 1,000. Okay, before I let you go, I got this too. So this is a box of questions just to get to know me a bit. So I'm going to try, and I think they're going to have kind of, I couldn't really shake them up in here, so they're going to be mostly in the order I put them in. But I got one out partway down. So let's see what it is. Oh, get on. Okay. Question. If you had unlimited money to start your own business, what kind of business would it be? Well, that one is easy, because really it would be cross stitch. I dream about starting my own cross stitch business. I don't know if you remember, I talked about possibly buying somebody's business. I didn't, because when push comes to shove, I like my life the way it is. I really enjoy it. I'm retired. I had a career. I worked as a marine biologist, but I worked in a histology lab. I also worked in other labs. So I was in the sort of diagnostic portion of marine biology. And I loved it. I really, really loved it. Retired early, and I'm loving retirement because I cross stitch all the time. But as cross stitch is my hobby, if I was to start a business, I look around and I see these kind of small like places for sale and think, oh, wouldn't it be neat? Like, and I watch, oh, what is their name? New England Stitching, her name, just in the land of good enough. Oh, I can't remember her name. Started her own business. So did Welcome Stitchery. They bought a business. And that would be my dream, would be to start my own business in cross stitching, to have, and there's Charting Creations, which is out of a home. I find it more comfortable if it's an actual business, even if it has limited hours. We have right in in Moncton rather, which is just, well, in reality, it's 5 or 6 hours away for me to drive, but and it's a cross stitching store. But other than that, we only have Michael's in all of Nova Scotia, as far as I know. There's like little, yarn type shops that will have some DMC at elevated price, and some needles. But most of my shopping's online. Really, the Stitch Bug is the closest to be able to see charts. And so, yeah, that would be my dream. If I had unlimited money, I would definitely start a stitchy shop here where I live. I would sit there and stitch the whole time. Same thing I'm doing at home, and I would plug it like crazy. But that's a dream. So there you go. I have to have a place to put these. I think I'll put those in. So I think that's everything for me today. How long was I? Oh, 13 minutes. That's perfect. I'd like to be around under 20 minutes, over 5, 5 to 20 minutes. So I will see you guys all tomorrow. I got to get stitching. Bye.